Hello, people. It's Comic News. I'm Duke.
And I am the real Manos.
Thank God. And we don't have a lot of news to talk about this week.
It was a slow week, granted, but, the week before was pretty big, so...
Yeah, and this isn't like last year where I had 2 freaking stories.
Yeah.
Last year depressed me. I'm like, oh, crap.
Look, if it gets like that, we'll find shit, okay?
Luckily I found enough to scrounge up, otherwise we're going to cover internet rumors, and I don't like covering those.
Oh, no. We know how much those bite.
Oh, yeah. So, let's talk about our first major story. Cartoon Network to launch DC Nation block of programming with the Green Lantern animated series, and who knows what else.
We'll see. There's the Thundercats relaunch, which isn't really an official DC character, but, hey, whatever. And I guess we'll see. I guess the Green Lantern thing, if it really kind of pops, we'll see some more shows. Well, they got Young Justice already, and then Green Lantern's in the can. And
they said they're going to do another Batman show after Brave and the Bold's done.
Well, duh, it's Batman.
Yeah, of course. And it's not going to be
every 3 years.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun and silly like Brave and the Bold, and I love that show.
Yeah, well, we've had silly Batman. The next Batman will probably be more serious.
Yes, that's what they want.
So I don't know what they're going to do.
One thing I noticed is Cyborg's on this. DC's been pimping him out. Because he's he's in all the Flashpoint promotions, and he's on this.
You know what annoys me, though, is it looks like they're doing the whole Batman embargo with Wonder Woman right now because of that stupid David E. Kelly series. I really hope that doesn't take off as a series, because it's still a pilot, remember?
Yeah,
because, it'd be cool to have a Wonder Woman animated series, like if Bruce Timm did it, or, like maybe if it was spun off the movie.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool. I think Bruce Timm's doing the Green Lantern animated series.
It looks like his style, definitely.
Even though it's in CG, which kind of annoys me, but...
Yeah,
I know. I'm sure it'll probably look okay. It just annoys me for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. But I like this, and I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised they haven't done this earlier.
They've technically, aired them all the time. They just never had, a chunk and announce it.
Yeah. But, they've kind of taken advantage, of, the fact that they're all the same company. But I don't know why they haven't done anything like this a little sooner. Like, make, big banner, block of...
Well, ever since Jeff Johns, is whatever role he is, I can't say it out loud without tongue twisting myself. But ever since he got that job, he's been really trying to push anything he can.
Oh, good job, Mr. Johns.
We're getting the Green Lantern movie because of him. We're hopefully getting way more than that.
We'll see.
Somehow Jonah Hex slipped through, but we're ignoring that.
Hey, anything that'll keep Cartoon Network from airing crappy live-action reality shows.
Yes, instead we're going to make the Sci-Fi Channel do that.
Yeah, hey, the Sci-Fi Channel can do it.
Next year, 70% of their new shows are all reality shows.
That's fine. As long as they're sci-fi related, I'll take it. But Cartoon Network needs to be cartoons. It's got the word cartoon in its name.
Oh yes, and thank God my sister isn't here to argue that statement.
Well, it would be, yeah, well, her argument would be completely fucked, so...
She thinks she's right in every way possible. We could yell at her for weeks. She still won't agree with us.
Tell me what her argument would be, and I'll destroy it.
Oh, okay. I've showed you her argument.
Because if there's anything I'm really good at is arguing with 9-year-olds.
Okay, it's called Seeing Real. Cartoon Network, that's real. And guess what I do after she says that? Smack her in the back of the head.
It has the word cartoon in it.
Yeah, so so the word real's in it too.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make any sense.
Play with Justin Bieber. God.
She sounds like, oh man, we have to nip this in the bud before Cartoon Network becomes MTV. Because Duke, you're a generation after MTV stopped becoming music television, so you've never really known MTV as what it was really about.
I saw it when it was still having music in a time where people were awake, but that was a lot, like when I was like 6.
No. It was seriously in the 80s just music. It was a radio station.
My mom tells me that all the time, like there's Civil War stories.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and there was actually even no real arrangement of genres. You could see R&B stuff, and then the metal song, and then Stevie Nicks. It would be it wouldn't be if you didn't like it, well, hold on for a minute. Maybe they'll play something you like in just a minute. Now,
you know what? You're talking about this right now, and a bunch of people are like, "What?
Yeah,
this is fascinating, Papa Manos."
It was crazy. It was great. I feel like the opposite of the character of the old guy saying, "Hey, it was terrible, but we liked it." No. What I had as a kid was awesome, and I loved it. And I feel sorry for you.
And my generation fucked it up.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you who have to deal with Jersey Shore and Cartoon Network for real. I pity you.
Never say those two things together. Oh, God, that hurt.
Jesus Christ. Cartoon Network has a fucking, sports show? Sports award show? Why don't you have a cartoon award show? You're fucking cartoons.
You know what, Manos? We could go on for a while on that, but how about we move on to our next story?
Sure. I'm sorry. Just every time.
No. I love hearing rants about that.
I will say it does look like, well, I don't know if any of these cartoon for real shows, whatever the fuck that means, are even successful, because I don't know anybody who likes them.
Apparently that one with Andrew WK's, that one's been on longer than all of them.
Yeah.
And still around.
Yeah, isn't showing, reruns of cartoons cheaper than having guys throw watermelons at each other? I don't know.
Who knows, Manos? You don't run their budget.
I guess. But it looks like, the Scooby-Doo show is successful. Adventure Time is successful. Maybe this DC Nation will take off. So, maybe we've missed a bullet.
Yeah, who knows? We should probably move on before we get yelled at.
Sorry, I could talk about this forever.
I kind of can tell. So you get the next story.
Sure. Hey,
since it's your wheelhouse.
Hey, that awesome Wonder Woman pilot they're making from David E. Kelly, a maker of law shows. Obviously the perfect choice for Wonder Woman. He has cast a Steve Trevor person, an actor named Justin Bruening, coming off.
That's Justin. Don't confuse him with me.
Yeah, there's 50,000 of us now.
Yes, and I'm always confused with that name.
Mm-hmm. And if it makes you feel better, I'm constantly confused with the name Jason.
No, I know that. I have a cousin named Justin who goes for that.
I've been called Jason all my life, and actually I've been called Jason so much, I just answer to that. I don't correct anybody. I go, "Hey, Jason, yeah, what?" Because I'm tired of it.
That is why most of my family calls me Duke.
Yeah.
Because they know they'll screw it up if they say Dustin.
Yeah. But anyway, Justin Bruening, I think is how it's pronounced. Coming off the huge success of the Knight Rider reboot.
I'm sorry, you couldn't say that without me laughing. Oh, God.
Boy, that was a big hit, wasn't it?
Oh, it's still on today. What are you talking about?
I know. It's like, Knight Rider, that's perfect. Let's do it.
Yeah, picking off whatever NBC still has, I guess.
Yeah, next, that's a hit. We'll do My Mother, the Car reboot. That's going to be a big hit, too.
Hey, let's take every show from the 80s and 70s and then take things from their remakes and put them together. Sorry, we're being mean again.
Anyway, he has joined the cast as a government agent who crash-landed on the island of Themyscira. Oh, what? It's an island in this show? And fell in love with Diana and returned with him to New York in the television show. They've already broken up. And, God, this is going to be painful. He's now working as a lawyer in the Justice Department.
You think that's painful now because we're recording this on a Monday, folks. There's the Booster Gold Blue Beetle Smallville news.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until we cover that next show.
Oh, boy. Oh, anyway, man, could he just not put a lawyer in any of his shows? Is it possible? Is it even remotely possible of him not able? I mean, even Stephen King sometimes writes something other than about writers from, Rhode Island or something like that.
You mean Maine?
Yeah, Maine.
Does he? I've never read a story that's not based in Maine by him.
I'm sure he's done something.
I'm sure too. I'm just joking.
The character in Christine isn't a writer from Maine.
True, but is Maine involved?
I don't remember where it takes place. Well, we'll
investigate this later.
What about his two-gun tower thing?
That probably the majority of that probably takes place far away from Maine. Anyway, let's discuss something else.
Sure.
We're bad at this today.
Hey, we have nothing to talk about, so let's go.
Yeah, point made. So, yeah, guy from crappy remake show, going to be in crappy Wonder Woman show. You've all been learned. So, the next thing is about Captain America.
Yay!
The news everyone wants to hear. The movie from the 90s is getting a director's cut. What?
Uh-oh.
For those of you who aren't aware, there was a movie in the 90s.
1990.
1990. It's coming out on Blu-ray.
Oh, perfect.
And the director's cut is a half hour longer.
Oh.
There was a half hour of footage. The director apparently wanted in there, but they said no.
Oh, Albert Pun, the director of Alien from LA, which was shown on Mystery Science Theater, by the way.
Someone sent me this, and I thought they were joking. And I found out it's real.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, I mean, I kind of expected this. I mean, if I owned the rights to this, I'd put this out.
Oh, yeah, I'm not shocked this is coming out. I'm just laughing at the fact this is coming out.
This guy almost directed a Spider-Man movie. Did you know that?
No,
I didn't know. He had the job, actually.
Damn.
Almost did it. The studio ran out of money, so he moved on to Captain America and was going to come back to Spider-Man. And thank God he never got back to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we'll be lucky and he could direct the Wonder Woman pilot.
Oh, please, no. Oh, he's had enough.
I'm sorry. That's mean.
Are you familiar with the fact that Red Skull is an Italian in this film?
I've seen the movie, so yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's on Hulu. You can find it on Hulu.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's so good.
Yeah.
By the way, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this film, I can actually reenact a scene of the Red Skull from the 1990 film Captain America. Would you like that?
We have time, so go for it.
Okay. Hey, look at this mook over here in his red, white, and blue tights. What are you, gonna be a fucking ballet artist, you mook? Who the fuck is this guy? What are you gonna throw you? What are you gonna do? You gonna throw your fucking frisbee at me? What are you gonna do? I'm a fucking Red Skull. Hey, you fucking mook.
I love how Timon from Lion King sounds more threatening than that. You mook. Okay, that made my day. So, you know what? Let's move on to the Captain America news you people want to hear.
Okay.
The trailer.
The actual good Captain America film.
Yeah, the movie that I have faith in. Do you want to talk about this first, or?
Let's see. I saw the trailer. I love it. It looks great. I'm excited. I can't believe how much time it looks like we're going to see Chris Evans in the skinny version of himself.
May I add, that scares the shit out of me. It looks so creepy.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks real. Don't get me wrong. It just creeps the shit out of me.
Yeah. And he looks great. The whole thing has a great kind of 40s feel. There's almost an Alex Ross feeling to some of the look of those laboratory scenes.
Yeah, I believe that.
And
I do get the 40s feeling, especially. I'm looking at it, the trailer's playing while we're talking. The scenery looks amazing.
I know. And I love that image of him coming in through the doors with the shield and the army guys backing him up with the gun.
Oh, yeah, that I knew something like that was going to be in there, and I was so happy.
Love it. This is what Captain America looks like. I mean, yeah, they tweak the costume a little bit, but who gives a shit if it's right, if it's the I have a friend who's.
It looks like the costume, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're getting way too many shots at that show.
Okay, we'll back it up then. But I mean, I like the fact that his costume.
Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulty. But yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, we're very happy so far with what we've seen.
Yes, the setting, and I normally can't even pick this up myself because I have an attention span of a walnut. But the scenery looks good. It looks like it's in the same period, and
yeah, it has a great atmosphere to it. I'm so far very happy.
Yes, and also there's two guys with giant flamethrowers mounted on their arms. As a kid who's easily entertained by shiny things, I think that's amazing. So that's all we got on that. So we're going to move on to our next story. Manos, you can take this.
Yeah. Hey, Amazing Spider-Man screenwriter to return for sequel. Awesome. Great. Even the film is what next? What?
I think it's next year.
Next year, like 2012. Oh, it's been so successful so far. He's going to come back and write the next one, which I hope is called Spectacular Spider-Man. Let's see. This writer has also written, the Zodiac film. That's cool. Losers, and the upcoming remake of Total Recall. Let's see.
They're remaking Total Recall?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that kind of upsets me. I love the movie. I don't want them to remake it. It's perfect.
Yeah, well, we'll see who's making it.
Yeah.
Although, Zodiac is really good, and I heard Losers is good.
Oh, Losers was awesome.
So
I'm not worried. I was just like, they're doing that.
This guy is James Vanderbilt. I'm not familiar with his name, but I'm familiar with his work. So now I'm a little more excited about.
Oh, he was gonna work on Spider-Man 4.
Oh, really?
I'm reading it here. He was working with Sam Raimi on Spider-Man 4 before it got taken. It got pushed away for this movie. Amazing.
Yeah.
Mumble.
I love how they wrote who worked on Sam Raimi's aborted Spider-Man 4. See, that's why I'm.
Yeah. Like, really? Do we have to say aborted? That sounds mean. We knew it was possibly going to suck, but come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to see they have enough faith in in Amazing that they're already planning out a sequel. That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, Sony definitely seems excited about what they got cooking.
Yeah. So.
And it doesn't seem like marketing excited. It really does seem genuine.
Yeah, like they know this is quality, and they know he'll hopefully write a quality sequel.
It's like, yeah, oh man, we made a good movie.
Holy crap, we should continue that by making a good movie again. Wow, that's a genius idea.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, be cool.
Yeah, be cool. Their boss looks by, the water cooler's pretty awesome.
You still making that crappy film, right? Oh, yeah, boss.
Yeah, we're totally making,
lowest common denominator, right? Yeah, oh, yeah. Don't worry.
Plenty of explosions.
Oh, yeah, it's really dumb. Good, keep it up. Then he walks in. Oh, I can't believe we're making a good movie.
And scene. Okay, so next story.
All right. And it is about another small comic book series actually gets a TV show. Chew from Image hits Showtime. I guess it's a fairly popular book from Image, which is about Special Agent Tony Chew, who can see the past life and eventual death of anything he eats. Who lives in a world where poultry is outlawed thanks to sweeping bird flu pandemics. Although that's not a big mystery. It's like, I'm figuring out how you died because I'm eating you. I think I know how you're going to die.
Wait, I see batter. I see fried batter. No,
yeah.
Sorry.
Jeffrey Dahmer also had that ability. Hey, I think I know how you're going to die.
Yeah, this is another one of those shows that's getting picked up for a series. I'm cool with this because I've heard good things about you, but it hasn't been around as long as like Powers or Sandman or all the other stuff that we're hearing.
Hey, it's the script is being written by Eureka writers.
I know.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, I love that show.
Oh yeah. They have a good kind of sense of the fantastic, on the border of being absurd. So yeah, I think they might have something here.
Yeah, I just want to point out a lot of writers on Eureka write comics right now.
Oh.
At least a good chunk of them.
Awesome.
So yeah, they definitely they hopefully know how to get the transition right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but that's how you do a TV show based on a superhero or comic book character.
Yeah, we have insight, damn it.
You get people who are familiar with the material, not saying anything.
Thanks for making me seem stupid. I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
need to quit saying I'm sorry because that joke got old.
All right.
Oh, my job. Yes, I'm ready. Amy Adams is Lois Lane. You're welcome.
The end.
The end.
End of story.
End of story. You all know we could go home. Wait, we are home. Let me check okay, we're still good. Yeah, this movie's coming together and it scares me because I never thought I'd see this happen in my lifetime.
I'm pretty good with this. I think Zack Snyder has a really good handle on his female characters, actually. And I've been looking forward to seeing who he'd cast.
Yeah, I'm not really. I've mentioned before, I'm not good with actors and if they're good at a role or not. So, all I've seen Amy Adams in is that Disney movie she was in, Enchanted, and sequel to Night of the Museum. So I haven't been, given the best material to look at.
Yeah, well, isn't she in The Fighter?
I have not seen that, though I want to.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, The Fighter now co-stars Batman and Lois Lane.
Yes, that came to me instantly.
The Fighter, starring Marky Mark, Batman, and Lois Lane.
Everyone's going to go to that movie if that was in the poster. Wouldn't you? I wish they'd just call him Marky Mark. I'd go see the movie no matter what.
I know.
Because at least it's them admitting it's a silly name and a silly movie.
Yeah. Do you think, like, whenever Mark Wahlberg, like, goes to, like, maybe the Today Show to plug a film, like, in the crowd is the Funky Bunch? Like, hey, Marky!
No.
It's us!
I'm convinced he practices all of his interviews by talking to a plastic plant first. That's how I believe he does everything. He has to prepare by talking to a plastic plant.
Oh.
That's the greatest movie. That's the greatest scene in cinema history.
Oh,
at least I think so. That movie makes me laugh because when you realize it, all it is people running from wind. It's technically like the Final Destination movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because all it is a scary wind killing people.
Yeah, it's pretty much Twister with less effects.
Yes.
And no black SUVs.
Yeah, we can't have those. We couldn't afford those. We spent all our money on Marky Mark and his plastic plant.
Man, that would have been a good band.
Marky Mark and the plastic plant. It sounds like a bad Harry Potter remake or ripoff. Marky Mark and the plastic plant. We're really embracing the silliness today.
Yes. Well, let's move on to a new story.
Yes, and technically we're moving on to something kind of silly. It's Aquaman. But Jeff Johns is writing it!
Dun dun dun!
Yes, I say yes to this. Yes. Motherfucking yes. No. Let me tell you the effect Jeff Johns has on me and my friends in real life.
Okay.
I said, hey, there's going to be an Aquaman ongoing. They threw rocks at me. And then I said, all right, Jeff Johns. Ooh, we're so sorry, man. Let's get you to a hospital. That's how calming Jeff Johns is. He's been rocking it with Aquaman on Brightest Day. Mm-hmm. So I unanimously say yes to this.
And he's been wanting to do Aquaman for a long time now, right? I mean, I've heard occasional mentions that he wants to do it.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite characters.
And I think he just died, but I severely expect him to come back at the end of this.
Well, they announced this, so it's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, I would be shocked if he brought like a new Aquaman to this.
Oh,
series.
that worked out for Junior.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Aquaman definitely needs some mainstream love, and
hopefully it won't get canceled with the new event, Aquapoint, you motherfucker.
Jeff Johns is definitely the guy to bring it.
Yeah, he made him badass in Blackest Night for me. I'm like, I was one of those guys who's like, yeah, he's Aquaman, he's okay. And then I saw him on a Seahorse of Death. I'm like, yes, I say yes.
I wish I had me one of those Seahorses of Death.
Yes, Seahorses of Death.
After this whole debacle with the JMS Wonder Woman thing, after that's all done, maybe Jeff Johns needs to fix Wonder Woman or something.
Well, actually, the weird thing is, because I just got done reading the first Flash hardcover,
Mm-hmm.
they reference the whole Wonder Woman changing and the Grant Morrison Batman Through Time stuff in that.
Wow.
Like, and the Lex Luthor meeting Death, like, he really he's trying to tame all this stuff into the whole time travel thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably could fix it. He's fixed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he really does know how to put it all together. Him and Grant Morrison, their styles are different, but what I think connects them as having something in common is the way they can piece all this crazy shit together in some kind of way that makes sense.
And it works, and it's awesome. So one moment here.
Yes.
Okay, now this is our final story, and this irked me. There's this guy, an artist. He's calling himself an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I have finger quotes going like a mofo here.
He's a con artist is kind of an artist.
Yeah. His name is Rob Granito. Who cares if I said his name wrong? He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
He's a liar and a thief. I'm just going to come out and say it. For a few years now, apparently, because apparently, like, his appearance, like, he's been around since, like, 2009. He's been, on his website, he said he worked on titles like Batman and Teen Titans, and shockingly, that's all bullshit, and, shockingly, no one can find proof, and, it kind of escalated this weekend because, like, Bleeding Cool, a website we commonly use for sources and links, was really following him, and he apparently got in a kind of a confrontation with Ethan Van Sciver and Mark Waid, the most unlikely duo of all time. I don't know why. And I'm quoting this. I don't think it's here, but there's one on Bleeding Cool. I'll put the link in for you people, where they literally said, "Don't you dare show your face in one of these conventions ever again, you not monster, but they literally said, "Don't you dare show your face again."
Wow.
So in case you're wondering, because I'm going to do some careful editing here, this is Mark Waid and Ethan Van Sciver. Notice how they are pudgy fat guys. They just threatened this guy over the job he faked. This is how bad he is. He's being threatened by these guys. I know we're making it sound funny, but that's what the show does. Yeah. But seriously, Mark Waid's not mean, and neither is Ethan Van Sciver. They felt compelled to threaten this guy. That's how much of a slime he is.
Well, yeah. He's one of those kind of guys who, let's see, we were talking while we were on break about, there's this Will Smith film called 6 Degrees of Separation, where this guy just smoothly walks into this fairly wealthy family claiming he's the son of Sidney Poitier, and they accept it. He just name drops in the right ways, and they go, "Oh yeah, that's probably right. Let's hang with you. Oh, do you need any money? It's cool." And he leeches off them for a while, and he leeches off people, and you name drop right, you act real charming, and you can get away with stuff like this for a while until someone does a word search on your name.
Yeah, apparently a couple people did that on him.
Yeah, guys like this hate Google.
Yes.
He worked on Batman? Let's see. Oh, nothing. Wait a minute.
Is Jay Dodillo a real person?
Yeah, I don't think so. But this is the thing. He sounds like someone who is out there. That's what's brilliant.
Yeah. If anyone's wondering what he's ripped off specifically, because he sells art.
Are those supposed to be his pieces?
Yes, because he apparently.
Because one of them is very obviously Tim Sale's work.
Yeah, he rips off guys like that. He rips off a lot of DC animated kind of looks. He ripped off the DVD cover of the Legion of Superheroes, a classic show, if anyone remembers that even existing, and a lot of Bruce Timm stuff. Yeah, and he's apparently ripped off George Perez, Dan Jurgens. He's just trying to do that.
So, not cool.
Not cool guy I'm not going to say the name of because I can't say it.
Yeah, dude. That's
without sounding like I'm ordering from Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And who forced Mark Waid to threaten. I'm sorry, Mark Waid's the nicest guy you'll ever see in an interview, and he threatened a guy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, he must have really got under his skin.
Yeah, and for right reasons, because Mark Waid's worked in the business for years, decades.
Yeah, Mark Waid, let me tell you this about Mark Waid. From the interviews I've seen him in over the years, and also by his work, he seems like he'd be a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Just
give that awkward silence. I just wanted to give that some silence for a second. Yeah, that speaks volumes. So yes, basically the story is, this guy's a slime ball. He pissed me off, and a lot of other people. He pissed off two of the happiest guys in comics. He deserves to be destroyed.
Well, let's not.
I'm kidding. Not destroyed, but at least dude, at least admit because you're right. That's obviously Tim Sale.
Yeah.
Granted, that's a lot more color than you'll ever see on Tim Sale.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost an Andy Warhol Tim Sale.
And I'm only saying that because Tim Sale's colorblind.
Oh, he is?
Yes, he is.
I didn't know that.
Someone told me that and beat me over the head with that fact.
Okay.
Okay, can you leave me alone now?
Put the gun down. I believe it.
Let me watch Halloween. I want to rewatch Halloween.
No, if you don't believe me about Tim Sale, I'm going to blow your brains out.
It's kind of like that situation you had with watching How I Met Your Mother, Manos.
Yeah.
That you told me about.
Yeah.
Someone threatened your life over not watching it or not liking it. So, yes, that's all we have.
Dun. That's all we have. The comic news this week. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Our musical talents at work.
No, isn't it?
Yes, sir. So, this is a pretty short show this week, but I'm apparently someone's trying to knock down my door. So until next time, I'm Duke.
And I'm the real Manos.
Peace out.